you've got candles and they burn down in the middle like this, and I mean, you know, a whole bunch of them, they just keep doing that. It's because the wick is too small. So if we light this wick, yeah, the candle has been lit. There we go. So now it's burning decently, but it doesn't, that's as good as it gets. So what ends up happening is it tunnels down, and then the wax around it doesn't melt sufficiently. So what I'm doing is I'm going to put them on the hot plate, turn the hot plate on, get the hot plate's on already, and we're going to try and make one candle out of all these with a bit of a thicker wick. As you can see, that's quite a bit thicker than all that nonsense there. So I'm going to try cut just a piece off like this. Rather too long than too short, I think. Don't need to burn the candle. And these are just wick retainers. Okay. Can't remember if I had more than one in there. Fishing for a bit of wick or candle. Cool, so let's melt them. It was me trying to get it to burn better, put a second wick in there, but not good enough. This one's floating on here already. Okay. Carefully, carefully. Really managed to spill a bit. Oops. That's not what I wanted to do. That fizzes, eh? See, put the piece of string in there, lots of gas suddenly. More gas bubbles. What do they refer to it as? A nucleation site or something, where the bubbles form. Anyway, I'm going to let these cool off for a bit, and then as they get almost cool, I'll put the wicks up. I suppose a piece of wire across the center would be easier. Maybe I'll do that. So one way to speed up the cooling down, yes, it's cooled down a lot, otherwise I wouldn't be using my fingers, I'm not completely nuts, is to use a bit of water. Just making a bit of a skin on top first. You can see the color change, and you can just pour the water off. So made a few holes, but oh well. Pretty sure those will melt out the first time. Put up water again. No, I'm not overly worried about the wick getting wet because it is impregnated with wax already. And besides, worst case scenario, just dry it out. Okay. So now they're basically slightly overwicked. The other thing is the wicks are a bit too long and I'm letting them burn down. I did cut them, but sometimes it's easier just to burn them. Anyway, so that looks better than little candles which drown themselves in the wax when they create a puddle that's too deep for themselves. Thought it might be interesting to somebody who's got a whole bunch of candles that don't seem to want to work and doesn't want to throw them away. And cheers. Oh, look, the candles are being used already. More load shedding. It's amazing the skills you pick up, right? Roll the punches, I suppose.